Hey guys, George and I played a game the other day. Um, you've heard me say that he's, getting a lot stronger. And our last game, I felt, I felt bad. What am I doing wrong that I'm not staying ahead of my student? I mean, I'm ahead, but I'm not overpowering him at all. I felt real like, where did I go wrong? It was a pretty good game. And when we're done, the next day I did some analysis with AI, which which I then discovered why I wasn't getting ahead. Because he and I were both playing all the right moves, all the right areas, AI after AI. We were playing fantastic. He was completely keeping up. So I was like, okay, well, that's it. That's why I wasn't getting ahead. He was playing amazing. So let's take a look. Um, when you start playing a good game of Go, let's look at some of the extra things to think about. Okay. Let's consider 10Q play. Oh, just settle with A. You're going to get Sente, no problem. 9 dawn move, it's not a problem. Um, if you happen to want to go to B, okay, sure, go ahead. 10Q, no problem. You want to play around C, that's fine. But then you go get up to the 5Q level and you need to start seeing the whole board. And you're like, I'm going to break it up. I don't want to give black. There's a principle here. Black plays the first move in the corner. That's the biggest move you can make in Go, is the first move in the corner. Now that you can talk about what that really means and how it should be phrased better, but that's one value. Now, if I play the second move in the corner, that's less value. He got to play two first moves while I played a second. So this principle applies much, much more as you're like, now I'm playing the second move in the corner. Let's go with the third move. So the more moves you make, the smaller the corner gets, the smaller the value of the stone gets. I'm not saying that very well, and I apologize, but let's move forward with this idea. So playing at A is the third move, allowing black to play a second move. So it's faster, it's bigger, you're going to get more options, more opportunities if you break up the board. That was a lot of words for a small statement, but there you go. Excuse me, coffee time. Okay. Um, you got to check out, do I want to go A or B? Do I want the left or the bottom? Well, there's a potential pinch on the bottom, and there's nothing to do on the left. I only have one stone. Go bottom. Now there's some choices. Let's look at a few basic ones. Fix, he fixes. Extend. There's no way I'm going to play this way because black has plenty of room for a group. I'm not bothering him one bit. As a matter of fact, as he settles with this M3, since I said I wanted points in territory, it would make sense for me to settle, and then he gets Sente. It's like, it's just move it. This is a completely one-purpose move. Okay, let's look at another idea. Let's look at this idea. Now we say, wait a minute, you didn't defend your A stones. This is true. Let's look at the consequences. Black attacks, I'm out. Well, black got to play a move on the bottom while I played in the center. True, but his last move was a side move. My move up here was a corner move. The net gain might be in white's favor, if that makes sense. The point being that I don't need to defend the C group. Okay. If the C group doesn't actually need help, what if we help it a little bit? Now, turns out it's the secondary idea. I'm supporting my group on the bottom, but what I'm really doing is attacking you. Wow, that's nice. We got some support when we didn't really need any. So it's a 1, 2, 3 purpose move. Big area on the bottom, plus attack, plus defense. Very nice move. Now let's look at a move that's very similar to that. I can play here as Joseki, or I can play here as Joseki. If I do play that, I get this move, which is an extension and a pinch. I'm going with no. Yes, it's a 3-purpose move. Yes, the stones are all balanced. Yes, it is, dare I use the word perfection? Well, perfection in the sense of you're doing 3 things. On the other hand, how much of an attack is it? Well, black does have room for a whole eye later, so we can't call it severe. To be severe, we need to come this far. Well, if we're going to come that far, why don't you put that stone back over here, right? So, point being that I'm not really bothering black very much. Also, the invasions tend to be really easy. Heck, let's put it here. I mean, the stone's alive, right? So for me, I don't use the Joseki because it's so thin and unreliable. Now, maybe if I saw it as I'm picking up a tempo, okay, I've just never liked this Joseki, so I'm going to say no to it. Okay. So that puts us back here with this, which I like a lot. I think it's a good move. But what I didn't like is black can get Sente here and go play a corner move. A wasn't a corner move. A was the side move. And black is now fine. It's just that black wall is fine. Let's just look at why. If I go to attack, Sente, Sente, out. There's no attack here. Black's out. Okay, well, then we'll just come the other way, right? No, I'm out. Completely out. Not only that, but this is a real cut. You can't save here. You can't capture the stone, I mean. So because of those weaknesses, black's really fine, and he gets a corner move. So this, to me, kind of qualified as a vague attack, which is not something you want to do in the early opening. Now, perhaps if I thought this was worth, okay, well, now that's a severe attack. He's not going to be ignoring too quickly. Yeah, but then, I don't know. None of this felt right. So I played here. Notice in so many of those variations, this move comes up for black. This is a big reason why white often plays here. First, it denies black that great move. Next, it can pounce next, threatening to surround. or pinch. The pinch is, great moves here. If black defends, doesn't bother my other group on the bottom. So this stops black from getting his move. I don't see any problems with it all. To me, this gave me full confidence, so I went this way. Now, another player, if they're going to search till they get full confidence, they might find another move. Well, that's because they know this move better than I do, and they go, oh, yes, I know these variations, and they all work for white. Great. Play it. But for me, confidence meant this way. Black comes to the bottom. AlphaGo did like that move. AI, not AlphaGo. AI liked that move, but all the triangles it like, they're all pretty equalish. Okay. How's my A group? Well, I can still extend easily in Sente, and I can get out. I'm not feeling too bad yet. So I'm going to play away. Now, I usually, and again, all these triangles you see, AI likes every one of them for white. I think it's kind of funny. AI can see so much, it's disturbing. I generally play corner because I just love the 3-3. I'm the one with the points. I'm the one with the life. Let's just look at it. I have points. I have life. Black has what? No points, no life. All he has is a stick that can't be hassled. Yeah, you could call it a wall. Yeah, it's a wall. Not a very impressive wall. So I like the 3-3. But I've been getting a little intimidated by George, and I thought, I better take all I can. And the right will put a burden on him to have to deal with it. So I go this way. He plays away, which I don't think can be the best move, but it can't be a mistake. I don't remember looking at this with AI, but my guess would be, if the AI thinks it's the best move, it'll put it's dark red. And if it's a okay move, it's a light red. My guess would be this would be a light red spot. Anyway, I take Sente and pinch, double pinch. Okay. And that white A move, all the triangles and AI liked. Okay, I'm clearly developing area 1. I'm clearly developing area 2. What's black doing? None of the above. I was feeling good. Oh, you mean your head? No. What I mean is, if black can't make my weak B group work in his favor, I'm ahead. If I don't take care and he can really hurt my B group, it'll live, but let's say it's like he can pounce on it hard, then I've wasted my time playing away. So actually, this opening is all about the B group. But it's not in trouble now. I've got the top, I've got the right. I'm liking it. We continue on. I just choose a basic Joseki. And now we have another question. Possibilities. Settle the A stone with A or B. Those are 2 settling moves. We won't choose A because it's low and doesn't provoke the cut. B, growing to the 4th line, stronger because it can't be cut, and it starts peaking at that cut. So it would be B. Let's just put A over there. Okay, so we're looking at A. Come up with B. Finish normal Joseki at C. Name of a naval book, Joseki at Sea. Okay, 3 choices. One thing to notice about this, me cutting isn't a good idea because I die. And if I really want to try to survive, black can still live in the corner and I'm being crashed everywhere. So the cut's out of the question. But if I defend at sea, then the cut's possible. If I think my right side is ready to grow, then to heck with defense, let's just grow the sucker. Heck, he's coming out, I'm doing my thing. It's like, hey, this is really working here. Problem is, it's wide open. That's not my cache. So I don't want that. So I'm thinking helping that D stone. Remember, I had I can build the right or build the top. The idea of, oh, I'm trying to do both doesn't work that way. If I save D, my right will become a burden. Okay, so let's finish this. And we see a few things. I can now cut a day, however I want. He can't simply kill the B stone, so there's no problem there, even though I don't even care that much about the B stone right now. And the right side is bigger than it looks because it's difficult for black to come in. It has become a strong area. Yeah, black can come in, but it's going to start costing him. And the longer he waits, the more it's going to cost him. And he really shouldn't come in now. So it's kind of mine. Kind of. Coffee time. Coffee time. So that's why I played here. Um, I used this game from one of my students who's trying to learn the habit of thinking. He's quite good. I mean, he's beating one dons right and left, but he's doing it through intuition. And if he plays those moves against a stronger player, he's going to start losing all his games. So his next goal is to learn how to think. And I sent this to him with a lot of the explanations I'm showing you, because it's like, look at all there is to consider. And the idea, the thing he needs to learn, this habit Go players have of putting stones down, and it's a horrible habit. Don't put a stone down. Well, I have to. No, you don't. Someone at his level, when they break through to the 4 and 5 don levels, it's all about not putting stones down. And they'll go to the trouble of losing the game, let the clock run out. How come? I haven't found a good place to play yet. That commitment starts getting you to focus, look around, be serious. What do I see? I need to find a move that does a lot of things. I really want to do a lot of work with my move. So you can see all the little back and forth and this and that, so many things to think about. And not that we're going to come up with the right move, but we're going to come up with something that gives us confidence and feels like we've made a good, rational choice. Okay. I played there. He played there. Reasonable move. Then the question, do I save the ace stone or not? If I give him the ace stone, that means he played that move in Gote, because I didn't try to save. Then he plays the next move in Gote. For how many points? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Call it 14. I don't think it's that much, but we'll call it 14 points. That means he played 7 points in Gote, followed by 7 points in Gote. Well, so that's in-game. So when it comes to points, we want him to take this. Well, what are the other reasons for saving it if not points? And RJM said it so well. Says the B stone gives us the cut at C. If we give up the A stone, we've lost value of the B stone. Saving A makes B bigger. That's a great way of putting it. If you can catch that, that's deep. I really liked when he said that. So yeah, we save it. And we do it in a way where he can't connect under. You got to notice the double sente. Whoever plays here first, it's still their move. That's double sente is really big. And now I think if I was going to play this game over again, I put a lot of thought into this move. Surrounds black, gives the cut more meaning, defends the group on top, builds the group on the right. It's a darn big move. I'm not strong enough to understand it enough to make an informed decision on it. But it looks really positive to me. And now if black says, aha, I get to save my cut. I get another move wherever I want it, Like, wow. So I'm guessing that's best. But I'm thinking, well, this whole thing's been about the cut. So I'm going to cut. Well, it's a bit too focused in vision, not seeing the whole board. But anyway, I cut. It just seems so natural. Here, should we save the stone? No, because now I have a weak group in the center. Black's in the corner with a bait. I got, give it up. Okay. Black's top group. Looking low and Gote. Not, I mean, it's got points, but really not that many, especially if you add up that he already had area 1. He already had area 2. He's only getting a few in the middle in Gote. Yeah, he's strengthening his groups. Granted, that's nice to have. Yeah, he settled his groups. But, yeah. White, completely developing area 4. I have an 8-line high wall. Big question, should I save the cut? Now, I got to tell you, I really want to save the cut. To me, this looks like a beautiful move. I have strong access to the center, building nicely. But something about it bothered me. And as I look more and more, I'm thinking, if he takes the stones, I still have an 8-line high wall. And it's my sente now, and I already played away once. I get the same wall with 2 moves away. Wow, there's not even a comparison. So play away, at least as far as I can tell. I hate stating things as if they're true, because in the world of AI, you're going to get laughed at a lot. So I took my sente, and I could use it to start attacking. In my mind, this could easily be the best idea. I just didn't, well, that's not true. I didn't even think of it. I was, again, so focused on my Moyo that I didn't think about fighting. But now that I look, I'm just not very comfortable with my A group. I'm fighting with that A group around. My A group's going to get a lot of trouble. Yeah, but you're getting so many points, it shouldn't matter. Maybe. I don't know. Here, easy. Done deal already. I've gained with the threat. And just imagine if black was a Q player. First thing you do, save his stone. Then he'd save his stone. Then he'd save his stones. Then he'd save. Oh my goodness, look at that right side. Absolutely enormous. But George has been getting pretty good. Oh yeah, it's a good move. Oh, I was so happy when I saw him play there. He's really getting better. Okay, now I'm really thinking about my A group. I could make a regular extension to B, true, but then the kick, he's getting stuff I'm not. Then I thought, well, I can go all the way to A, but that's more for reducing your opponent, not for making eye shape. This is the one for making eye shape, and I thought it fits because when he comes down, it's so small, so he doesn't come down. He gets a very nice thickness to the center, right where he wants it, although it doesn't bother my group very much. I can pretty much just live now. So I play away from that group, make good my original threat, and now black and white are both looking at this black group, losing its base, getting weak. So he says, go ahead and cut me. I'm going back after your group again. Yeah, definitely feeling a little heavy on that weak group. But this move is so big and so strong and affects my other group on the bottom. There's no way to pass it in my mind. Only possible move on the board. I hate saying that. AI is going to make fun of me. But there you go. Starts the attack. I'm out of here. So you see the flow for white. Getting the right, building the center, get the corner super strong, out I go. It's like it all worked. So I was happy here. Yeah. This certainly seems the only reasonable move, right? I didn't play it. Having coffee. Let's look at why I didn't play it. When I critique a student's move, they say, oh, but I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing all this important stuff. Yeah, absolutely right. Which makes it a wonderful 70% move. Let's look at 100. So when I say, let me tell you why I didn't do this, saying, why didn't I play the 100% move? Because of these other ideas I had. And I hate to say it, I think I would still play my move, which is here. This move just makes more sense to me. First, I think there's a great chance of living on the bottom. Let's look at that. Oh, come on. Let's look at this way. This is after, let's say I'm cut here, right? There's a cut here. So we're imagining, okay, if I'm cut, and at that point I play this way, if he follows this sequence, I'm alive on the bottom. The 3 stones he captures are small. And if he goes the other way, then they live. And I can connect out anyway if I want to, so far. So I'm thinking I'm happy to leave the bottom as is and get serious thickness in the center where I've got my B group ready to act in the center. My C group ready to act in the center. I'm excited about my center possibilities. So playing thick here makes sense to me. AI doesn't like it. But AI is so dumb. Okay, that seems too small. Come out, doing my center thing, which, threatens to, my A group's going to run out, hurting the center. This is a big move for white. Okay, then I start running out. Oh, peep first, then run. The peep, I can't imagine this peep hurting me because I'm so thick right there. And then out. Now, when I played this move, I remember the feeling and I should have responded. That's how I catch myself all the time is I, oh, that feeling, I know that feeling. That's me being stupid emotionally. I felt it here and I just went for it anyway because, you're feeling intimidated. Your student's playing so well. He's going to beat you. It's like, oh my God, what should I do? But between the peep at A and the connection to B, there's a cut here. So I should run that way. AI says, and I completely agree. Much stronger, and I need that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. How to get out? Not this way. Too many cuts. Then we have this, but I just a bit uncomfortable saying I'm positive I'm getting out. I'm like, black's thick nearby. I want to respect that thickness. So I got out this way. Right. So it helps save the cut there. He can't play there because of my Hane. So it makes the cut stronger, slightly slow, but very sure. Comes out. And again, this move, there's so many cuts here. I'm like, no, let's just step out. Now, this could be a terrible move. I'm going to play it every time because I'm seeing cuts and the jump, it's just 2 more cuts. No, thank you. So I'm going to play this again until someone shows me you shouldn't play this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Here comes the cut. Ooh, he didn't cut. I can connect still. Now he's looking at my group on top. Yeah, I don't see how I can resist this. There you go. And he went this way, which I think is a mistake. I think he should go this way. And this isn't even my Sente. His corner's fine. So I feel like I got away with something there. He comes out. And things feel normal everywhere all of a sudden. That is to say, my A group looking good. It's got real good shape on top. It's got an eye, easy to get another one. My B group has never changed. It's very solid. My C group has good shape. He's not attacking it right now. Everything looks good. I've got nothing to attack. So just one peep and then on to, I did this first. I assumed I did A next. But no, I did this first, resolving some things. Yeah, a real eye. Now, if he cuts me, I'm alive. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, good. I'm glad I did that. Then I come under. I only won this game by 3 points, 3.5 points. You see why I feel like I should be. Well, how am I falling behind? Well, I'm not behind. Boom, boom, boom. Connect. Save the cut. Capture the 2 black stones. Feels good. He's starting to get strong in the center. In game. A lot of you know this. Let's look at this. It's the monkey jump. Let's look at this response. I fix. Now he can play away to wherever. And how big was that? Well, depending on the position, generally it's not so big. So there's some negative to saving. But if you play here, white can walk away. And I've profited so far. And later I can connect and profit more. But I already made one little profit. Let's redo this. So white, black. I jump in, quick little exchange. I walk away. So we change the order of the moves. E2, E1 was good. I'll let you read that up. Boom, boom, boom. I like this move because my group's a little awkward and there's some points here. Yeah, I like these points. Yep. In game, in game. I liked this in game because there's really some Aji in the A stone. Not dripping with Aji, but there's something there. Boom, 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 fix. Continue because it's a big capture. And if he doesn't, then the Aji starts. Big move, trying to come in. Get my Sente. More points, reduce him. Great. I like this move. Thicken it up. He's really thin here. Now I've got this move to look forward to. I'm connected one way or the other. It's reduces him an extra point or two. Then I connect this. It's now big enough. He wants to respond. So I waited until I'm like, yeah, big enough. Here. If I don't do anything, if I try to capture him, I guess it's nothing, huh? I feel like there's some Aji here that's bothering me. I don't see it right now, but that's why I play here because there's some nasty Aji. In game, Sente. And just end game. Okay, we'll stop there. I can only think that I gained a few points in endgame, which means it was pretty even. I actually recall KJS has a score estimator, and the longer the game goes, the more accurate it is. And I remember approaching this, and it's like I'm only a little bit ahead. I'm a little behind. And at one point, black was a half point ahead. And I'm like, no. 3.5. Yeah. Okay, good. Hope it was helpful, guys. Hope it was fun. Catch you later, because I got to run. Ooh, that rhymed.